Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got a visitor. You probably know we got Clarky boy. We're gonna do some more bullshit metal work.
What?
What? Huh? But yeah, Clark's working on this side. The side from hell.
Clark's gonna commit suicide.
Clark, yeah. He might not make it out of here today. But I'm gonna start on this side, which is not nearly as bad. Just small spots. We'll show you how much metal has already been taken out of this piece of crap. And there's the big sheet over here we're gonna be using to replace it.
That's precisely why 240s are overrated.
Yeah. Well, one's on the East Coast anyway. What's it called? What do they call it? The Salt Belt? Rust Belt. The Rust Belt. Anywhere's from like New York up, basically. Yeah. Anyway. Sweet. Anyway, here she is now. It looks pretty good. Yeah, that's right. So I'm taking off this sound deadening stuff, which is here. And when I got to here, and there's these two holes. I'm not sure what these are for. Yeah, if any of you guys know what those are for, and the 95 240, please let me know. I don't know if I should weld over them and fill them or leave them. So yeah, firewall is super clean. Wish the rest of the chassis was. Alright, here's where we are now with this rust bucket. Been just cleaning up this while Clark's doing some nice floor pan work. Just cutting out the odd pieces to fit around the center there. And then really on the passenger side, it's just this piece of rust that I cut out already, and right on that sidewall there, which leads to the rocker. I think both rockers are likely gonna have to be replaced. Not sure if it's the whole rocker on both sides or if it's just spots, but that will be after the floor. The plan is after this, once the fresh metal's in, likely rust check it or rust convert it with this in spots needed, and then a white rust paint to do the whole chassis with. A lot of spots are still good, like the whole firewall, there's no issues with that, it's just dirty. And then the rear, there's a couple odd spots that need to be fixed up, but nothing major like this main floor. So yeah, this is where we are now. Looking decent, to say the least. So super stoked to get this finished and move on to something other than metalwork, even though the rockers still need to be done.
Mom.
Just a little bit of metal. I just pictured you filming up from there in the wide angle GoPro
Of my face. Hey, what's up, guys?
This is what it's like to live in Canada. Just sweep rust up all day. Alright, so give you guys an update because I don't even know what I've been filming really. Kind of just hit or miss when I pick up the camera, which is horrible, but here is the new pan. It's not quite finished yet. Clark still has a little bit of small details to do, but yeah, it's in. There's a floor back in my 240, which is cool. I don't mind that at all. Huge shout out to Clark for the help. I definitely couldn't have done nearly as good of a job by myself with my little to no welding experience. So yeah, huge shout out to Clark for sure. And once this is done, I will be able to continuing finishing up the interior, and by that I mean get it painted and rust checked basically, so this doesn't happen again, which it shouldn't because it's fresh metal. And like I showed you guys earlier, I don't have the pile of metal here anymore, but guy that owned this previously thought welding over the rust was a good idea, so that clearly didn't work out in my favor, because however many years ago that was, the rust came back and left me with this. But now I got a dope new floor, sweet floor pan. Not finished, but this will look super rad once it's all painted and the rest of the interior is painted. I've gotten pretty well the passenger side pan ready for paint, one spot over there, and I gotta finish that. It's gonna be a lot of cleaning before paint, but it should look much better once it's done. And yeah, I'll have a more modern looking interior hopefully.